Anil Narsinghe, working as assistant professor in the Department of Microbiology, Yogeshwari Mahavidyalaya, Ambajwai. Friends, today we are going to learn about how to perform a good bacterial smear. So let us start. So friends, while performing the practicals in the microbiology, it is very essential to follow the aseptic technique. So we have to do the practicals only between the two Bunsen burners. The table on which we are working, that should be disinfected with the disinfectant, and everything should be sterilized. While doing the practicals, we should not speak, because while speaking that will cause external contamination. So strictly we have to follow the aseptic technique so as to avoid the contamination from the external source. So let us start for the preparation of bacterial smear. So for the preparation of bacterial smear, we need certain requirement. So the requirement is we need a clean grease-free slide. Then we need a culture of bacteria. We are having a culture of E. coli. Then one of the most important thing, we should have the sterile inoculating loop. Then most importantly, the Bunsen burner. In between we have to carry out the practical. And then we have the plate, nutrient agar plate, which is containing the colonies of E. coli, solid, for solid media, and sterile distilled water. So we should have all the requirements ready with us, and let us start for the preparation of a good bacterial smear. So for the preparation of bacterial smear, so it is very essential for any of the staining technique. So there are many different staining techniques performed in the microbiology laboratory, and for that it is very essential to have a good smear. And for the good smear, we should have a clean grease-free slide. So the slide is made clean grease-free by washing with the soap and water, and followed by rinse with 95% ethanol. Then after cleaning the glass slide, it should be dried completely. Then we have to hold the slide by their edges. The next important step in the preparation of bacterial smear, it is preparation, that is proper labeling of the slide. So proper labeling of the slide, it is very essential. So we have to label the slides with the initials of the organism. So labeling, it should be done, and the initials of the organism, they should be written on the slide at one end. So this labeling of the slide is very essential. Then we have to mark the slide at the center. So 1 centimeter area is marked on the slide. So we have marked the slide in the center. We have labeled the slide with the initials of the organisms, and the slide is now ready for the preparation of bacterial smear. So we have to hold the slide by the edges so that the oils from our fingers, it should not touch to the glass slide surface. Then after the slide is ready, so we have to take the bacterial culture. So this is the test tube which is containing the culture of E. coli. So this is one of the most important requirement. So this is wire loop, and by aseptic techniques we have to take a loop full of the culture. Before that we need to sterilize the wire loop. So this inoculating loop we have to sterilize, and we sterilize it by holding it into the flame of the Bunsen burner till it becomes red hot. So that will destroy all of the microorganisms present on the nichrome wire loop, and now it is properly sterilized. Allow the nichrome wire loop to cool for a few seconds, otherwise it will cause the killing of the microorganism. So after cooling the wire loop for a few seconds, then we have to take the loopful culture. So by aseptic techniques we have to take the loopful culture. So with the help of the fingers of the right hand, we have to remove the cotton plug, and then flame the neck of the tube, and then you have to insert this wire loop into this culture. Before inserting, we have to suspend that culture, mix it, and then you have to take 1 hour loop full culture, So wire loop it is inserted into this test tube. Then we have to take 1 hour loop full culture. Yes, we have taken it. Again you have to flame the neck of the test tube, then keep it aside. Then this loop full of the culture you have to place into the marking area. So we have placed it into the marking area, and then we have to spread it evenly in a circular motion on the surface of the glass slide in the marking area. So we have spreaded it. So one thing we must keep in mind that we should avoid thick and dense smear. So thick smears should be avoided. So thick and dense smear, it will occur when we take too much of the culture. So when we take the too much of the culture, so large number of the cells they will absorb onto the surface of the glass slide, and that will make thick or dense smear. So thick and dense smears, that will diminishes the penetration of the light, and we can't see the morphology of the bacteria properly. So for the preparation of bacterial smear, very small amount of a culture it is to be taken. Then that slide it is in wire loop, we have to sterilize and then keep it aside. Now we have prepared a thin film onto the surface of the slide, and then we have to allow it to dry completely for a few seconds. And after drying, the next important step is heat fixation. Heat fixation. So heat fixation, it is one of the most important step for the preparation of bacterial smear, and unless the slide is heat fixed, so the labels it will be washed, the culture it will be washed during the staining process. So heat fixation it is done by rapid passage of the slide through the flame of the Bunsen burner. But care should be taken to avoid too much heating. If there is a too much heating, then that will distort the morphology of the bacteria, that will distort the shape of the bacteria. So this is one of the most important steps, that is heat fixation. And by the heat fixation, the proteins in the bacterial cells, they will be coagulated. The bacterial smear, it will be firmly adhered to the surface of the glass slide, and then we can use this glass slide for the staining technique. So this is what about the preparation of bacterial smear. Now you can see that the smear it is thin, it is a whitish film, and it is a good smear. So good smear it is very necessary for the good staining technique. And after this we have to then carry out the staining procedure. Thank you. So friends, now we are going to see how to prepare a bacterial smear from the solid culture. So we are having the plate which is containing the colony, and now we are going to prepare the smear from the colony, from the solid culture. So again the process is same. We have to take a nichrome wire loop, we have to sterilize the nichrome wire loop till it becomes red. When it is completely sterilized, allow it to cool for a few seconds, and then for the preparation of smear from the solid culture, we have to take a sterile distilled water. So take 1 or 2 drops of the water onto the surface of the slide into the marking area. We have labeled the slide, we have marked the slide at the center, and we have taken a loop full of the sterile distilled water, and then we will take the plate which is containing the colony of that bacteria E. coli. Now we have to touch this wire loop to the surface of the colony. So just we have to touch the tip of the colony, tip of the wire loop to the colony, and then we have to take a loop full of the culture. And then we have to pick up it, and then you have to suspend that colony into the drop of water onto the slide in the marking area, and we have to spread it into the circular motion. Spread it evenly into the circular motion onto the surface of the glass slide, and then sterilize wire loop. Keep it aside. Then you have to allow the smear to air dry, and then after air dry the smear, then you have to heat fix the smear by passing the slide rapidly through the flame of the Bunsen burner. So this step, it is the heat fixation, which is very important in the preparation of bacterial smear. So now the slide is heat fixed. Now it is ready for the staining procedure.